Before we get into the video, I want to say that I'm still trying to find the voice I want to use for recordings and staying in that voice throughout the video, so sorry about how often I change the way I speak. Hello, I'm Miss Diora, and you're tuning into
Super Smash Brothers Melee!
Whether you're active in the community or not, chances are you've heard of this game. It's been holding strong on its own for over 20 years now, and players have only been getting better since it released. Which is, in no part, thanks to the awful CPUs in this game. It's pretty well known that the Smash Bros. Computer opponents are... how do I put it? They're trying their best, I guess. Today, though, the playing field is leveled. Now, the computer must face itself. A children's party game turned competitive masterpiece boiled down to its least interactive form. Welcome to CPU Championship. A successor to the Amiibo Arena series I did on a long dead channel. I'm your commentator, Miss Diora, aka Maya Echo. Before we actually get into the games, first, let's go ahead and check out a silly little bracket I made. You may notice that Ness, Yoshi, Pikachu, and Samus are already in round 2. That's because there are 12 characters, so they get a bye. Now, without any further ado, let's get right into Melee. I got no time for cutscenes. The rule set for this tournament is the same as the current competitive rule set, which is 4 stocks, no items, and this stage list. I'm actually going to turn Final Destination off because it's boring and lame. So all the stages with platforms. Alright, so let's go ahead and start our first match here, which was Captain Falcon versus, it wasn't Luigi, I don't think, Mario. We have our round 1. Fountain of Dreams, interesting stage for this matchup. Of course, I'm not too well versed in the Mario Captain Falcon matchup, but people always say that Mario is just a tiny Captain Falcon, so Mario starting off with the great exchange there, kind of a strong combo, especially for CPUs. Even crossing up. Mario going for a bit of a risky grab, but it pays off. But Falcon will get the first stock, kind of surprising. But Mario bouncing right back. This is already looking to be quite the match. Mario with a big interaction here. Falcon really struggling to get back on stage, and that'll be Falcon's second stock. Falcon kind of getting stuck on a platform. Looking like Smash Ultimate out here. Something you'll notice about the CPUs very early is that they love jabbing. I don't remember who said it, but I remember someone at some point said, one of the much better Melee players than I, said that the CPUs play this game more like a traditional fighting game as opposed to a platform fighter. And so you'll see a lot of grounded options. They don't like to jump a lot. Save for recoveries, I suppose. Mario getting hit by the most obvious Falcon punch in the world, dying at 207. It was a good stock from Falcon, but it's going to have to do a lot more work than that to win this game. Mario kind of giving up his stock there with the failed recovery. And it won't matter. Falcon getting back thrown at 176. And that's our first game. Alright, on Battlefield. Kind of an interesting stage for this matchup. I'm glad it wasn't Dreamland, because that would by far be Jigglypuff's best stage. I don't think it really matters, though. Jigglypuff building up a very early percent lead here. Playing very aggressively, which is kind of a big flaw with the CPUs when they're playing floaty characters. So, Jigglypuff, Ice Climbers, Luigi, Peach, Samus. Sometimes other characters, but those tend to be the universally agreed upon. Because the CPU does not really like to space their attacks or their positioning. They really just like to hold forward. Which doesn't work with Puff, because Puff is so fragile that even like a mosquito landing on her will kill her instantly. Samus just doesn't fire projectiles, and that's kind of bad. What's the point of using Samus if you don't have projectiles? It does work with Peach, though. Whatever, I'm getting off topic. Puff mashing out of Kirby's back throw. Man, what a sad move. Yeah. Jigglypuff with the commanding stock there. Very, very aggressive right now. Not doing a ton of damage. Puff's aerials do a lot more damage than her jab, but she's getting it done. And that'll be Kirby on his last stock here. Very dangerous situation. Kirby's going to need a lot to bring this back. I don't know if he can, though. In a very dangerous position right now. Puff really trying to get that back throw so she can corner him, but Kirby just not falling into it. Would have been a good time for a back air, but it seems Puff will finish it another way. Nice best of one set. I always have the hardest time fighting specifically the Link computer. Or at least I used to. I don't know. I haven't fought just the raw CPUs in a long while. Link gonna be missing a grab there due to Fox just neutral get up. I mean, I guess just being too far in general then. Fox playing very aggressively. I don't know how well it's working for him. He is down in percent and now down in stocks. Link gonna hit that taunt. Oh no, Fox SDs! Link kind of suddenly running away with the game. Oh, also, I just realized it's Pokemon Stadium, and I'm pretty sure... I don't know why nothing's happened. There we go. Yeah, this is transformations on Stadium. I don't really think the CPUs of all things are going to be using the transformations at all, but they are here. Link and his long-ass nair gonna be putting Fox in a bad spot and then just rolling the wrong way, I guess. I don't know, there's not really much else to do on that stump. Fox and his iconic patented triple jab into down air. Seeing the shine come out, did down throw shine. That's, I'm pretty sure, the only way the CPU ever does shine outside of projectiles. Which, like, never works. Jabbing it up tilt is going to kill at 166, but Fox has a lot of work to do if he is to make this deficit. And it's not going to happen. Link kind of runs away with the game. Damn. I don't think I like this stage for Donkey Kong. I think Luigi has a pretty good chance here. Also, this matchup is just, I feel naturally, I mean, I don't really know because I haven't looked at this matchup a ton, but I'm pretty sure that this matchup is very unusual for DK because Luigi's kind of a floaty, but only to some degree, has an infinite recovery, does not fall like a rock like every other character in this game, but also doesn't die as fast as some characters like Samus or Jigglypuff off the top. So a lot of DK's famous ladder combos, not as good against Luigi. Plus, there's always Luigi has Nair, and that's a frame 3 reversal option. That said, DK is keeping it somewhat even. Luigi does have a stock lead, but this first stock is looking very, very fragile now. And DK can live for a long time. I can't believe that didn't kill. That will. Alright, DK had a very high percent, but... Okay, maybe this amount of percent does matter, but... You know. Again, DK's heavy. He can survive a long time. Luigi already racking up the percent on DK's next stock. Not going to matter too much yet, but there is a certain point when even a little bit of percent is going to add up because Luigi still has a whole extra stock. Luigi showing no fear to that F smash, just walking up and dash grabbing. And because that throw is weight dependent, it will kill. I think that's how that works. I don't actually know how weight dependent versus independent throws work. I know weight dependent throws will take longer to throw when you're throwing a heavier player, but I'm pretty sure that their knockback scales with the amount of weight of the opponent, whereas the independent throws don't. I'm not entirely certain. Regardless, DK is at incredibly high percent, and that'll be the game for Luigi. Luigi going to take it. And with that, we have concluded our round 1. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the standings right now. Or I guess the bracket. So we have 4 rounds. Mario versus Ness, Jigglypuff versus Yoshi, Luigi and Pikachu, and then Link and Samus. Well, actually, Mario, Ness, Jiggs, Yoshi, and then Link, Samus, and Luigi, Pika. That'll be the order we play them in. Round 2 was very similar to round 1, so this is a lightning round. SD or not, Mario's still in a very strong spot right now. Hitting a pretty crazy combo for a CPU. Yoshi gonna start with a huge percent lead here. Did kind of put himself in the corner. Alright, so starting out here, one, thank God we're on the smallest stage. Dreamland was not fun. Foxes is still preferred. Thunder will do it one of these days. Just spamming Thunder to go off the top. Sounds like Party Hat Pikachu. And alright, Pikachu gonna have his pizza and eat it too. Now it is the end of round 2. This and this. Mario versus Yoshi and Pikachu versus Link. However, there is something I forgot to mention. There is a loser's bracket. This is a double elimination tournament. So when you lose in the winner's bracket, such as Falcon, Kirby, DK, or Fox, you end up in the loser's bracket. When you lose in the loser's bracket, there's nothing else. Don't have a lot to say about this stage and this matchup. As is the case with a lot of these, I don't really know a ton about this matchup. I mean, not really a ton to report. It is pretty close. Kirby did just get the stock lead. Falcon gonna bounce right back with a knee. Kirby could have maybe lived that if he had good DI, but I don't know. Pretty common Falcon CPU SD right there. Just side being into the void. Kirby leaping out of the way in style of that, whatever that was. Was that a Falcon kick? I don't remember. And Falcon's dead. Battlefield. It's not FD, so I'm pretty sure that Fox is okay with it. If Fox can hit a clean anything really that sends DK under the stage, which admittedly Fox does not have a ton of, you know, DK's in a bad spot. Instead, going to take his first kill off the top at 224 with a Nair. With a weird lack of punish on DK's actual recovery there, but once again, DK at over 200 hits the up air, not able to turn it into anything. Big combo, did a lot of damage. DK down, but Fox is at 81% right now. And the stocks have been evened up pretty quickly. And DK immediately putting Fox in a horrible spot. I'm surprised Fox lived that. Really, it's getting pretty tense here. Anyone's game. A critical fall from Fox. Oh no. Samus off to an early lead here, using all of the good tools Samus has, like down smash, up tilt, neutral air, down air, jab one sometimes. DK very high percent, but Samus is going to have to find a kill option, and as we saw in the Dreamland set, or the Dreamland game against Link, Samus does not have a ton of super good kill options against heavy characters on larger stages. Before anyone says anything, yes, I know Stadium is not a large stage, but it's larger than some of the other stages, so... DK taking advantage of Samus's abusal of screw attack here. Just keeps tapping her each time, building up percent. And DK really needs to be abusing everything Samus is doing that he can, because he is very far back right now. DK, unfortunately, not able to capitalize on enough. Will fall to Samus. There has been a lot of Fountain of Dreams tonight. And immediately Mario finds himself in a stock lead. That's a dangerous thing to be given Mario. Mario's a very, very strong CPU. You do not want to be giving him an early lead like that. Up throw. That's a new one. I was gonna say that was a big time for Nair, but Yoshi coming down with the down beat, that was honestly, for what we've seen thus far, that was actually a pretty creative play. Oh, but the F smash, that's a very solid way to take a stock. Mario don't need to play no games to get his stocks. He just needs an F smash. It's a last stock situation against two very clearly tightly competitive CPUs. Really excited to see how it sends. I mean, Mario's got higher percent, but anything can happen. Especially if Yoshi dash grabs near the edge. That can be very dangerous for Yoshi. Using the back air, recognizing he's going to get caped, and then Mario power shielding the egg down. Yoshi rolling. I was really scared he was going to lose. And that's... Yoshi wins, sending Mario to loser's bracket. Wow. What a game. That was cool. Pikachu going to start off with the down air and the landing hitbox, getting an early 15% on Link. Link going to bounce back, doesn't really care about Pikachu's movement, just going to keep jabbing in the one direction, and it will work, apparently. Peak of opportunity for Pikachu here. Pikachu cannot afford to take any more damage. Then that'll be it. Yeah. Link going to take it. As you'll notice, Jigglypuff is playing really aggressively. But Mario doesn't care. Mario is doing more damage per hit than Jigglypuff is doing. Seeing Sing come out twice from Puff. That's pretty unprecedented. Dragging Puff all the way across the top plat with down air. Mario really making moves here. Much lower percent, playing much safer. He has much more range. He's using his range much better. His kill power is just so much stronger. Up throw coming out of Mario. Big cape to avoid the up air into Nair. Crazy combo. As far as the CPUs are concerned. Extended edge guard, but... Oh, no. Mario moves on. I've been told this matchup is largely even. Even though I have played Pikachu in the past, I haven't played a ton of Pikachu Samus. Actually, that is really weird, because I've played both Pikachu and Samus, historically. And I have, like, never played them against each other. I know that projectiles really annoy Pikachu, and Pikachu up smash kills Samus at 50. Going to be a very high early percent lead for Samus, but so far not capitalizing. Allowing Pikachu to just get all the more percent on her before she finally takes this stock. Actually, Pikachu might take the stock first. Very close call for Samus there. Both characters now at over 100. That might be the first stock. No. Is that it? Calling down Thunder way too late. Not only is Samus going to survive, but Pikachu is going to lose the first stock because of that. Takes his first stock back pretty quickly after that, but the damage has been done. Pikachu is starting with a 15% deficit. And Samus is making the most of it. Already doing so much damage. Pikachu trying to bounce back, trying to do more damage. He's trying to throw out more moves, but it's just not working out. First, saw what happened the second stock. Really doesn't want to be on last stock before Pikachu. But she's letting Pikachu get so much damage. And the stock. Clean up smash, really. But she bounces right back. This is a very close game. Pikachu once again taunting mid interaction. Gonna shield the bomb. A little smarter than previous opponents. Not smarter, I guess just grounded. Charge Shot gonna come out, gonna even up any disadvantage for Samus right quick. Pikachu now at 100 on the back foot. Thunder's gonna come out, barely not kill. Pikachu really should have just let it rip again. This is a very close game suddenly. Oh my god, both over 100, both throwing out all of their kill moves. Samus getting something happening. It's stale Nair, gonna not kill with it. Down smash. The down smash comes out, and at 169, I know a Pikachu player who would really appreciate that. Samus takes the game. What an impressive set. And with that, Samus will be joining Mario in losers semis. What a showing. And that's where we'll stop for now. Don't miss top 4 of CPU Championship, though. That'll be tomorrow. Hey, Editing Voice here. Thanks for watching through to the end of the video. It might be obvious with the scuffed losers bracket in the lightning rounds, but this video was pretty rushed, all things considered. I'm recording this segment 2 hours before the video is released. That said, I'll be doing more Smash content in the future, which will hopefully have more time to cook, so stay tuned if you want to see all that. For now, though, I've been your host, Misty Aura. Peace.